Good morning, I'm Michael from Monster Gaming, and if you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe.
I'm always on the lookout for new source material, and because Advanced Dungeons& Dragons 2nd edition was taking the world by storm in the very late 80s, DC did a collaboration with TSR and they produced a series of Dungeons & Dragons comics. Now, they're not the best, the stories are okay, some of them have got some familiar characters. The Dragonlance one is probably the one that I've got the most issues of. The Forgotten Realms, I've only got the first four-parter, written by Jeff Grubb though. And I'm always on the lookout for new source material because actually you can use anything. I often use comics and I often use films and try to incorporate bits of them into my quests. But these ones, they're okay. But what I did like was the one that kicked it all off, which is the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons comic. So already looking at the party at the front, it's a bit of a mix, but this one here is a centaur, which I always thought was very, very cool. Having a quick flick through inside, it's kind of standard comic adventure fare. There are better fantasy comics out there. I was always quite partial, or still am quite partial to Conan. It's having a very good run at the moment. And there was Warlord. So fantasy comics were quite big in the 70s, but D&D I think hoped to kind of kick them back, and it didn't really last very long. But what I like about the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons comic and the first four Dragonlance ones is they included at the back, wait for it, information that you could use in 2nd edition games. And I really like that, and I wish the modern Dungeons & Dragons comics would include statistics for the creatures that they use in it, or for the NPC characters. Obviously you could just make your own, but sometimes it's nice to have source material already written for you to plunder. So here in this issue there was a Staff of Withering, so we have, I'm going to zoom up a little bit, we have the statistics for the Staff of Withering, then we have the statistics for one of the new characters that's in the story, obviously it's 2nd edition, and a little bit of information on Waterdeep. So they did this really good until they abandoned it. The first four Dragonlance comics also include in them nice little stat block. So at the back of number 2, we have the statistics for Lord Soth. There he is, Death Knight. Then we have, at the back of this one, we've got statistics for another character, Vandar Brightblade, and another character, Reaver Silvercrown. So that it's a nice little addition. Got a cool map in this one. Then more statistics there. So statistics for Kitiara plus the letters start. So actually, these are quite good, but they unfortunately abandoned the idea, and I wish they'd carried it on. The Spelljammer ones, if you can get hold of them, are actually quite a good story that DC ran. But the rest of these, not so much so. The art's all right. Some of the front covers, though, I think are quite stonking. Quite like the front cover to this one, and who doesn't like Tiamat there? But yeah, just a very quick, short Dungeons & Dragons comics. They're all right. Thank you very much for looking. Take care.